Yemen is a land of ancient wonders. Imagine the mud-brick skyscrapers of Shabam and the surreal dragon's blood trees of Socotra. Beneath the headlines, Yemen is a country with a soul, rich in culture and history. But today, this beauty is overshadowed by immense hardship. Years of brutal war have left deep scars on the land and its people. For millions, daily life is a struggle for survival. Clean water, food, and safety are now rare luxuries. The conflict has shattered lives and stolen futures, testing the spirit of Yemen every day. Yemen's rugged mountains and remote coastlines once called to adventurers, but now, the dangers are real and severe. Traveling here isn't about adventure, it's about navigating a human crisis where risks are unpredictable and often deadly. To truly see Yemen, we must understand both its profound beauty and its profound suffering. This story isn't meant to scare you away, but to open your eyes. We'll look at the unfiltered truth, the dangers, the health crises, and the resilience that persists. We'll see the hope that endures, even in darkness. Only by understanding both the pain and perseverance can we connect with Yemen's incredible story. Let's begin. Yemen is considered the most dangerous Arab country for travelers. The ongoing civil war has fractured the nation, with multiple armed factions controlling different regions. There's no stable government, no reliable security. Violence can erupt anywhere, anytime. Foreigners are high-value targets for kidnapping and ransom. Embassies are closed, and help is nearly impossible to find. Lawlessness has fueled a surge in violent crime. Robbery, carjacking, and attacks are common, especially on roads between cities. Essential infrastructure, roads, bridges, airports, has been bombed, making travel perilous and unpredictable. Each checkpoint, controlled by different armed groups, is a potential flashpoint. Basic services like electricity, clean water, and communication are unreliable or absent. If you get into trouble, you're truly on your own. Governments worldwide have issued their strongest travel warnings: avoid Yemen at all costs. These warnings are based on real, credible threats. Ignoring them means stepping into a situation where your safety cannot be guaranteed. Survival is a daily challenge for locals. Outsiders face even greater risks. Yemen is not a place for adventure. It's a place where the odds are stacked against you from the start. The dangers are real, and the consequences can be fatal. What does danger look like in Yemen? Imagine driving and encountering a checkpoint. Armed men, no uniforms, unknown intentions. They could demand money, steal your vehicle, or detain you. Every road is a gauntlet. A single misstep can be fatal. The war is everywhere. Airstrikes, shelling, and sniper fire are daily threats in cities like Sana'a and Taiz. Landmines and unexploded bombs litter fields and urban areas. A wrong step can be deadly. The healthcare system has collapsed. Hospitals are damaged. Supplies are scarce. And medical staff are overwhelmed. If you get sick or injured, proper care is almost impossible to find. Diseases like cholera are rampant due to contaminated water, and even polio is making a comeback. Famine is widespread. Millions are on the brink of starvation. Desperation fuels crime and social breakdown. Survival trumps everything. Foreigners are especially vulnerable, with no protection or support. The humanitarian crisis is not just a backdrop. It shapes every moment, every risk. Entering Yemen means facing dangers that are constant, unpredictable, and often invisible. The suffering is immense, and the environment is volatile for everyone. This is the reality on the ground. While most avoid Yemen, thousands of migrants from Ethiopia and Somalia risk everything to cross it. Fleeing poverty and instability, they hope to reach Saudi Arabia for work. Their journey begins with a perilous sea crossing, overcrowded, unsafe boats, and many drown before reaching shore. Those who survive land in a war zone, facing airstrikes, armed groups, and lawlessness. Migrants are especially vulnerable. No money, no protection, no knowledge of the land. Smugglers and gangs exploit them, kidnapping and torturing for ransom. Many are detained in squalid centers, facing further abuse. The world rarely notices their suffering. They are a forgotten population. Their dream of a better life quickly becomes a nightmare of survival. The dangers they face highlight the desperation that drives people to risk everything. Even seasoned war correspondents avoid these routes. For these migrants, Yemen is not a destination. It's a deadly obstacle. Their journey is a testament to human desperation and resilience. Yemen's healthcare system is in ruins. Less than half of hospitals function, and most lack basic supplies. Doctors work unpaid, clinics are overwhelmed, and getting sick can be a death sentence. Cholera has exploded, with over 1 million suspected cases, fueled by contaminated water and destroyed sanitation. Other diseases, diphtheria, measles, dengue, are rampant, and malnutrition weakens resistance. Most alarming, polio has returned, spreading among unvaccinated children. War has made immunization campaign nearly impossible. Health workers can't reach those in need. The polio outbreak is a global threat. Wherever the virus survives, all children are at risk. Decades of public health progress have unraveled in just a few years. For travelers, this means exposure to diseases eliminated elsewhere, with no reliable care if you fall ill. The health crisis is a direct result of war and collapse. Yemen's suffering is a warning to the world. Conflict destroys more than buildings. It destroys futures. The return of polio is a tragic symbol of a nation's collapse. The risks are not just physical, but biological. Yemen's crisis is shaped by global policies as much as by war. Many countries, including the US, have imposed strict travel bans on Yemenis, citing security concerns. These bans isolate Yemen further, separating families and blocking students and professionals from opportunities abroad. The restrictions deepen hopelessness and cut off vital connections to the outside world. They also hinder aid, business, and knowledge exchange, crucial for Yemen's future recovery. For journalists and aid workers, these policies add bureaucratic hurdles to already dangerous missions. While intended for security, the bans often punish ordinary Yemenis, not just those who pose risks. The result: Yemen becomes even more invisible to the world, its crisis hidden behind political walls. These policies make it harder for help to reach those who need it most. The isolation is both physical and political. Yemen's suffering is compounded by the world's closed doors. The crisis is not just on the ground, it's in the policies that keep Yemen cut off. Amid the darkness, there is hope. Aid workers, both Yemeni and international, risk their lives to help. Organizations like the UN, Doctors Without Borders, and the Red Cross deliver food, water, and medical care under fire. They navigate checkpoints, dodge airstrikes, and work in makeshift clinics to save lives. Their efforts are a lifeline for millions, especially children suffering from malnutrition and disease. Vaccination campaigns continue, even as war rages, to protect against polio and measles. Migrants receive shelter and medical help from groups like the International Organization for Migration. The needs are overwhelming, but every life saved is a victory. These organizations depend on international support. Donations, awareness, and advocacy matter. The resilience of Yemen's people, paired with the dedication of aid workers, is the foundation for future recovery. Even in crisis, humanity endures. Aid is a flicker of light in the darkness. It's a reminder that Yemen has not been abandoned. Our collective action can help keep that hope alive. Yemen's story is not just one of suffering, but of courage and compassion.